What is up, everybody? It's your boy Beezus Bowstar, Mises Biostar, Jesus Joestar, man, whatever you guys want to call me at this point, right? We're back with another episode of Legends of Runeterra. This time, we're not necessarily climbing the ranks. This time, we're playing against a good friend of mine named Veluccios, Peluccios, Coluccios, whatever you guys want to call him to, you know. I'm going to call him Velucci, because that's what I know him by. We're going to play against the homeboy Velucci. And he's going to actually be rocking the Tempo Sejuani deck. It's one of the better decks of this meta right now. It's a really strong deck. I've only played against it a couple of times, and it's definitely hard to get around. As you can see right there in my imported deck, I have a couple of imported decks I want to finish, like mid-range Bannerman. I believe that's Callista. I forget what the name of the deck is called. It's something Spiders, and obviously Tempo Sejuani as well. I think the deck is really strong, and I want to try it out for myself. But as of right now, I'm still rocking Ezreal Karma because that is my favorite deck of all time, and I'm having so much fun with it. And even though it has seen some nerfs and it has gone down in the tier list, I still think it's very, very much viable. You just gotta really watch what you're playing. We have to be able to know what to get rid of in time, so that you don't get so much pressure onto you. Unfortunately, a lot of the very aggro decks like Teemo Burn and stuff like that, it's extremely hard, right? If you're not if you don't have at least removal to at least kill Teemo right off the bat, you're gonna struggle a lot in the game. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this video's duel. So as we see right here, he is running the Tempo Sejuani. I'm still rocking Ezreal Karma. I think it's still a very strong deck. I believe the matchup as far as Ezreal Karma against Tempo Sejuani, the way I see it, I don't think either or deck has an edge over the other, because I feel like both of them are pretty more towards the late game. I feel like Ezreal Karma could definitely beat this deck, no sweat. Obviously getting towards the late game and whatnot, which is typically the goal for it. But I feel if you have so much removal, like the beams, the thermal beams, like right there and all that, that if they do summon the Sejuani, you can get over it pretty easily, unless they have obviously buff cards in hand. But you have so much removal that taking down the major threats, in my opinion, is definitely more on the Sejuani and the actual Misfortune. So getting over that, I don't think it's too much. It's just you gotta keep watching out with what you play, because the deck can be a little aggro. Like right now, the way we're seeing it, he does have Black Market Merchant out there. I was just reading over a bit. And they have that, the other, I forget the name of the card, the 2-drop. They're going to start applying pressure right off the bat, you know? So right here, I'm going to go for the Shadow Assassin. I want to have her out just to at least block some of the damage. But here's what I'm going with, right? They don't really necessarily have elusives in the deck, but they do have that card right there that makes it vulnerable, so any elusive can be challenged or pulled against. I'm gonna go for the Mystic Shot here. I'm gonna try to start. I have to start at least taking out some of the monsters, because I know, okay, if I let them build up, it's going to be worse for me in the end. I'm gonna start taking too much damage, and it's just not going to be too fun. So we're gonna keep it going. We're passing over the turn. They're gonna go ahead and swing right off the bat. I don't blame them. This is the best way to try to get some removal out. I'm gonna go for the Static Shock here. Actually, now look at I mean, I do trade off. I do kill off at least one of the opponent's creatures. I don't know if it was worth it. I kind of think I wanted to save it a little bit more. But at the same time, I do get some of the draw power. I keep looking at the Sejuani. I'm like, okay, just making sure that we're reading everything carefully. I'm going to pass. I really can't do much here. They're going to go for the gems and whatnot, or the goods. Get some more of those stacks up. Bam. And they stole some of my cards, so now they do get the Eye of Dragon. Now, the Eye of Dragon was so crucial for me to have, and it's gonna do wonders for them. So I'm gonna go for the Rummage here. I'm gonna get out 2 Scuttle Bugs out, just so that I can have at least some defenders while we keep going towards the mid game. Or at least, yeah, right now we're headed towards the mid game. We have to try to make it out to the late game. They do go for the Make It Rain, and it is gonna get rid of my Scuttles, so it doesn't matter there. I do have a Karma in hand. I'm chilling. I got some removal and some recall, so let's see. So I'm gonna go right now. I want to definitely go for the Static Shock. I'm gonna get rid of the dragon in general, it's better to get rid of it, less attackers, and not only that, I do kill off 2 cards, plus I get rid of any lifesteal that they can get off of healing. They have a meditation. They stole, that's another card they stole from me. So they are just getting spells in hand. So I lost quite a bit of crucial cards there, actually. Now I finally get a Yona in hand off of the draw power. Ezreal is stacking up. He's at 5 out of 8 stacks. So we're getting there. We're working there. You know, once Ezreal gets fully stacked up, I am able to play him. Bam, start blasting that Nexus. But I still have to keep going there. They go for the warning shot. And they also go for another one of goods. So they're going to steal more cards from me. Not only that, next turn, because he did play 2 spells, Eye of Dragon will be able to get another dragon token. And it's going to heal him up. And it's going to be more pressure for me. It doesn't look like he doesn't have anything out on the field yet. But in the hand, we never know what they got going on. So bam, there it is. I do pull another Karma in hand. I have a Yone. I have... My hand, it's pretty strong. It's pretty nicely built, but... isn't so great right now, unfortunately. They're gonna go for the Yordle Grifter. I'm thinking, I'm like, what should I play? I'm gonna go for the Shadow Assassin. I get 1 defender, it's a 2/2, and also get some draw power. So I do pull another creature right here, and there you go. You see, so this is what starts to make it a little harder for the deck, to the point where I become vulnerable and they can start killing off my creatures if they wanted to. But I have 2 creatures defending.
The value of coin.
So I'm going to go in. I can't add blockers yet. There we go. Bam. I'm going to go for the Mystic Shot. I'm thinking I'm probably just going to blast the 2/1 so that they don't get the healing off of it. Yeah, no, we might as well just kill off the 2/3. We gotta start removing more creatures. Again, we gotta start resetting the board little by little. They are going to heal. They are going to heal the +2. I can't really do much about that. I mean, I could have killed it, but really no point if I have no creatures. Now the Eye of Dragon is still in play, and I still have to be careful with that. I have to try to get rid of it. I'm going to discard. You see, I don't agree with what, if I remember correctly, I think, yeah, I discarded the Will of Force. I don't remember. I want to say they did place it. We're waiting on a response right now. I'm 6 out of 8 stacks, so I'm going to be put at 7. Bam, so we got 1 less pressure. Now Ezreal's fully stacked up, and they do happen to play the Sejuani, which is completely fine. I have 2 thermals in hand. It's okay. There's no worries. They play an Omen Hawk. Keep it going. All right, we're going to keep passing. They only have 2 mana gems left. Can't really do much about it. So now this turn, I'm thinking, screw it. We're spending all of the cash on the thermal beam. I'm spending all of it. They go ahead, start attacking turn 1. Now here, I think I end up taking it. I don't necessarily remember. No, I'm going to go for the... yeah, I'm going to take it. Sejuani gets to level up.
I was forged by wind.
And that becomes a 6/7. I am at 6 health. Okay, so I have 11 mana. And I'm just going to go ahead and beam it. I have to. I'm like, I have to give it. I'm getting desperate here. And this is where I start choking, right? I'm getting really desperate. I'm like, I have to burn this Sejuani. If I don't kill the Sejuani right now, it's going to bite me in the butt. And I'm not going to get anywhere. And they do play a spell. And they go for Will of Ionia. And I'm just like, dang it. Why? I'm like, all right. And then they play it again. I don't have any. I was about to blast the beam again. But I'm like, I don't have any mana. So right off the bat, right on my turn, I just go for the beam again. I'm like, I have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of it. Because next turn, I die. One way or another, I die next turn if this Sejuani lives. So they play another card, and they play Fury of the North. And I'm just like, dang it. I cannot do anything about that. I have to. I don't have any quick removal. They even play the Misfortune. And I'm just thinking, let's shake the hands already. We're shaking hands. So I'm like, okay, maybe not. Maybe I might live. So I'm like, okay, what can I get rid of? I'm like, I'm going to use 3 mana here. I really want to save the Deny. I don't think going for the Deny is the right choice. I'm just going to have to get rid of the Karma in general. There's a Love Tap right there. I'm like, I have to deny it. I can't use any more spell. I can't take any damage in general. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to survive with 1 health. I should be fine. But I forget to look at their actual mana quality, and they're at 10, so I do get the warning shot. It didn't matter if they had mana or not. I die. It's GG's. I start shaking the hands. I'm like, no. Run it back. Run it back. Best 2 out of 3. Run it back. And so my man goes and runs it back. He's playing Undying. This is going to be easy money, man. I beat this deck all the time. I freaking hate this game.